Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Boy Howdy campaign for you. Our first round is going to be the East Woods on Skirmish, followed up by Valley on Conquest. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like the support, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So our regiments for today, on the CSA side, you have the 14th Tennessee, Evans Independent Brigade, 5th Alabama, 1st South Carolina, Pennsylvania Army of Northern Maryland, or Pan Am. Thank you for the recommendation, Pence, for that name. But you got Pan Am, you got 1st LAB, 6th Arkansas, 7th Louisiana, and the 33rd Virginia, whereas on the Union side, you have the 7th South Carolina, Baker's Brigade, Eagles Brigade, 27th Virginia, 1st North Carolina Sharpshooters, the Kentucky Outlaws, 3rd United States Horse Artillery, 1st United States Sharpshooters, Midwest Brigade, 10th United States, and the 65th Illinois. One thing to note, 1st Louisiana, Zouave Battalion switched from CSA to Union, so appreciate the help with the balance. And speaking of that balance, it is 230 pop right now. CSA up by 10. Now 9. Huge imbalance there. No artillery on this map, so the imbalance of 9 in favor of CSA is as you see it. Frontline reporters for today are Union perspective. We have Spaceman Spiff from the 65th Illinois, and on the CSA side we have Meat Cutter from the 14th Tennessee. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground and also see what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I will put that in the pinned comment of this video. But co-commentating with me today, we have Colt. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, it's Colt from 5th Minnesota.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, fair. Short, sweet, and to the point. So, East Woods, it is a 12% ticket advantage to the attacking CSA side. Was 24%, then the devs gave the Union 12%. It's not even close to enough. But, of course, we'll see how it plays out. That's why you play the game. You never know what's going to happen. In terms of weapons on this map, CSA has the 5th Texas with the option of the Springfield 55, Enfield, and the Springfield 42. So they have the buck and ball shotguns, and the CSA is the 4th Alabama Regiment with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 55. Union Defense, on the other hand, they have the 14th Pennsylvania with the Springfield 61, and they have a special regiment in the 42nd Pennsylvania with the Sharps carbine rifle. NCOs have scopes on those as well. Something to note, 42nd Pennsylvania only has 1 flag. Not 2, which a normal regiment has, but because they have special weapons, they only get 1 flag. And that creates a huge advantage for the CSA side because they can out-respawn Union. But, Colt, in your opinion, how does each side want to play this map?
Silly Eagle. The devs know what they're doing. What are you talking
about? Of course.
The devs make no mistakes on
Perfect game.
Perfect game. No, I mean, listen, I think the best strategy, I'll say it over and over again, is to box them in on that snake fence. You're taking a fight in woods where there's a ton of concealment, and they have buck and ball, so they can close the gap pretty freaking quick. And if they get into, about 30 to 40 yards, they're going to win every gunfight they get into. So, I mean, Sharps really don't, I feel like the Sharps are a hinder almost, because you got 3 flags instead of 4, right? So it's almost to a disadvantage because you got Sharps, and the Sharps aren't as good in melee, and they can close the gap and just destroy your entire line. So, if I was Union, I'd try to keep it a shootout in the woods on the snake fence at the start, but that's not what they're doing. They're letting the CSA into the woods, so it's going to be a lot harder to box them in, and CSA needs to screw up really hard for Union to win. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the Pan Am, they've pushed up right at 40 when they could start sprinting. They could start quick timing at 43, and then they could double quick and sprint at 40. They went up and pushed 1st LAB off, but Union's really spread out right now, which I don't think that would be the best idea, because Union's only chance is to maybe defeat CSA in detail, because they have worse weapons. As you mentioned, they don't have the flags as well. They have less flags. So you got to get really lucky as Union and play smart, and I don't know why Union's spreading out.
Yeah, well, you also don't have comms. You have to use messengers and stuff like that. So if one side gets hit, there's going to be a very delayed action, right?
That's true.
I think you're absolutely right. I think they're trying to spread out the attack, but I mean, if you spread out the attack, right, you're kind of just hurting yourself as CSA. And also, you know, even if they spread out the attack, right, they still got buck and ball, right? So they can close the gap, hit you hard, and probably wipe you.
Yeah, it's surprising to kind of see CSA spread out themselves as well. I mean,
especially with the 11-man difference, like imbalance, like yeah, it's gonna be hard for Union.
You got the weapons, the spawns go in, but yeah, Union's very spread out. On the extreme Union right, you got 3rd United States Horse Artillery Midwest Brigade, some 1st North Carolina sharpshooters, more towards the center, Eagles Brigade, 10th U.S. They're shooting it out with the 6th Arkansas right now. CSA left, who's hitting that Union right. You got the Pan Am guys. Pennsylvania Army of Northern Maryland, say that 5 times in a row. Right side of the map, for CSA's perspective, you got 7th LA, 14th Tennessee, and 5th Alabama pushing up the center. And then the extreme right, you have Evans Independent Brigade and 33rd Virginia. You'll notice SB tags in front of 27th, 33rd Virginia, 1st North Carolina sharpshooters. They're all in the same group. They're just split up on both sides. Union left, on the other hand, you've got the Kentucky Outlaws, Baker's Brigade, and then 27th Virginia. So, yeah. I mean, right now, it's like it's a fairly even. CSA's not playing too aggressive.
Yeah, they're trying to shoot it out right now, which, you know, is understandable. But, I mean, you want to kind of get a bit closer, you know. Because if you just kind of sit on the snake fence, right, the Union can just back up and shoot, right? And they got Sharps rifles, so they'll probably win the shootout because you're shooting with buck and ball. I don't know.
A&V's pushing up, though. At least on the CSA
yeah, they
left.
are pushing up.
Yeah.
If they don't intend to get into a melee, I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to have bayonets on, which is why you might see that. But A&V looks like they're going to charge in Midwest.
Yep, we have our first charge of the game. A&V looks like they're going to wipe Midwest Brigade right here. Let's see if Union goes into reinforce. Just kind of delayed reaction by 3rd USHA and then SB to reinforce Midwestern Brigade. So, and now CSA has the momentum, just charging in, taking out 10th US Midwestern Brigade. And Union is off to a bad start.
I mean, this is Eastwoods. Balance is so important in this game.
Reinforce each other. Yeah.
I don't know why the devs can't just every month let's put out little tweaks to maps. I feel like it's that hard. But
yeah,
at least they made some.
Yeah, just release a map editor, you know, allow the community to balance, because oh my gosh,
that's a check.
This map never goes well.
I mean, we could maybe balance by being like, all right, Union, you can outnumber CSA by 20 for this round, which
that would be a very interesting way to balance.
No one would agree, but Union still has 3 flags. But yeah, CSA is just completely pushed up in the woods. They're on the point. They're up a 4th of a morale stage. And, I mean, that's the thing, right, is with the woods and no Steam comms for either side. Depends on the event if they do Steam chat where the officers communicate. This event, they don't. But, I mean, it's hard to see what's going on around you. You're going to have late replies, and so that's why it's, again, kind of surprising to see Union so spread out. Maybe Union, like you mentioned, wants to spread CSA out attacking, which that's more of a choice for CSA to make, which you now have more charging. A&V on CSA left hitting 3rd USHA and 1st North Carolina sharpshooters. That's a wipe. And that's the thing, too. These Union groups on this left side are getting picked apart independently. Banner's now charging in.
With the ticket deficit right now, I just don't see Union coming back unless CSA caps, which, you know, they're kind of close to. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, CSA off to a good start. Union's going in right now with TKO, charging out 5th Alabama. We'll see if 7th LA reinforces. Looks like they're trying to right now.
Looks like 14th Tennessee's balancing from CSA to Union, so frontline reporters will both be Union. Apologies for that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, 7th LA just charged out TKO on the right side, and I think saved 5th Alabama's flag. So,
I mean,
yeah, not going to. I mean, the Union's just not reinforcing each other. That's the big killer right here. Is you got to play kind of close to each other to reinforce each other. They're just not doing that.
Yeah, and I mean, even if CSA early cap the point, stopping the black timer, Union can regain if they retake the point, but now they have to charge into buck and ball and be down a flag. It's just...
Yeah, not great.
What can you even do?
Yeah, not great. Time is decent for Union. It's not terrible, right? You can perform a turtle, and you know, go ideally maybe to battle ready at 30 flat, right? If you recap point, and take it on the first push. But I mean, there's not a whole lot of positives to the situation.
I've never seen the Union side retake a counterattack. I don't know if I ever
You've never
have.
seen that?
If I have, I don't remember, and if I have, it was probably in pubs. But frankly, it's not like I see this map a whole lot in regimentals anyways.
Yeah, it's not easy because you have to push, and you're pushing with sharpshooters in woods. I mean, it's not a whole lot of good ways to do that. So
A lot of dying. Very sad. You got some more
very
Union
sad.
pushing up near. First two as sharpshooters are, I mean, Union, all the groups seem to be outside of maybe like Midwest and 10th US are just kind of acting as their own independent thing. Union really has to merge. I know Union, it seems counter in a sense because if CSA's got bucketball and Union's all crammed up, but Union's just got to stay somewhat close to each other to communicate quickly. I mean, even if they do this,
yeah.
it's again very rough map, and you sometimes can't take too many things away from a lopsided map like this.
One thing I will note is CSA does not need to be coordinated at all to win this map, right? The Union needs to be coordinated, but the CSA don't need to be. They can just play off and just push off, and probably wipe the Union that's spread out. So
yeah, I mean, if you just look at Go ahead. Yeah, Union's pushing up from their spawn left. A and V's charging to their side right now. Imagine if this whole Union group turned on A and V. Midwest and 10th US, they ran by them while they were shooting at these guys. Instead, these Union guys pushed up and hit the other CSer group, and now A and V's doing an absolutely beautiful charge.
I think A and V is outnumbered too, but they're still charging in, and
they're wiping.
Still getting quite a bit of fuse. Yeah. I mean, I think they might wipe them. Yeah, I think they were completely outnumbered there too, and they just wiped TKO.
Yeah, I mean, exactly to your point, right? CSA's all spread out. A and V just did their own thing, went in, but Union's got to communicate, and they have to perform miracles.
You gotta reinforce your guys. You gotta push them together. You gotta have some semblance of coordination. You're not gonna win this map without that, right? So
they're not gonna win
unless they get their shit together. I don't know.
But CSA is almost into engaged, which at this point doesn't really mean a whole lot. Union's got to catch up in tickets somehow, or hope CSA early caps. Which, I mean, Union has nearly been pushed out. They're almost back to their spawn. But Union team at least is almost grouped up. They're kind of in two groups, and each group is a little spread out. But looks like CSA's got early cap.
MWB, EB, 10th US have like one big line right now, but they're not really coordinating any pushes or anything. I think they're just trying to turtle.
Yeah.
Versus the left side is just kind of pushed up and not in a turtle position at all.
I was gonna say don't
So 6 Arkansas is going to early cap since Union's in engage. It's going to be a 12-minute counterattack. If CSA holds for 12 minutes, they win. But Union has 12 minutes to retake, and since they're down tickets, if they retake the point, they will go up to the percentage of tickets that the CSA side is at. So Union has a chance here. It's going to be very difficult, but they got to, again, be coordinated, going together, which Eagles Brigade on Union right is pushing up all on their own, which Union groups should not be going in all on their own for the most part. Outside of, I don't know who. But
I mean, it's working. They're pushing out EIV, so
that's true.
Good job on Eagle Brigade, Crawford.
10th US is flowing up behind the Midwest.
And 10th US is falling in. They see the momentum. CSA is on the right side, so they could come in and flank the Union, but they're pretty far apart. If Union goes for the center, I think they could collapse in and maybe get a wipe and retake point.
Yeah, I mean, who's all the way out here on the west side of the map for CSA? A and V.
Yeah, they need to consolidate though. The Union needs to consolidate and get ready to push.
Yeah, not that they know.
Very spread out right now.
But A and V, Pan Am is off on their own right now. So huge window for Union to potentially retake the point if they push it. Which normally you want to be aggressive during a counterattack. Just so you can retake that point quickly, keep the black timer dropping, and regain up to as high amount. You can regain as many tickets as you want. Or, sorry, that's a bad way to phrase it. You want to go up to as high of a morale stage as you can. That's how you want to phrase it.
Yep. Yep.
The yapping has failed us.
Yeah, a whole lot of yapping for a map that ain't too great.
That's a skill on the resume right there. Yapping when nothing to be yapped.
Absolutely.
Flicker's push, praise be. But Pan Am grouping up now, all starting to go in. Union's missed their window. There's no reason for Union to be sitting and shooting this out. You're not gaining anything. You're losing
You just
time.
You wiped the company, and now you're shooting it out.
Here comes Pan Am on the
palm.
flank.
I mean, one thing that's good about Union right here is that they do have a good fire line set up. It's just the right side is going to completely collapse, and you're just not reinforcing right now. EB is going to try and reinforce, but A and B is just going to completely wipe that company with buck and ball, and then going into EB reinforcing. TKO's standing back. They're still firing right now. Not reinforcing.
There's no, unless Union's trying to communicate a plan, there is no need for Union to be sitting out shooting.
Oh, SB just went in, tried to charge the center, kind of charged an open field almost.
Union's wasting time.
That charge fails.
Killing CSA and just making it so they can't regain as many tickets. There's no reason for Union to be shooting out unless they're trying to figure out a plan. And maybe they are, but they took a long time.
Yeah, you just got to go in, but unfortunately, looks like for them, unfortunately, it looks like they're gonna go ahead and get wiped on the right side and try and muster up on the left, see if they can get anything going. I will say the CSA are separated a little bit, so they have a chance, right? The CSA is not super consolidated, spread out.
Exactly.
So,
but
if Union just kind of groups up, they can just kind of out manpower them and just push one side. Take it.
A lot easier said than done. You've officered a lot more than I have, that's for sure. Trying to communicate something and then dying out of the blue, and I bet that would be frustrating.
It's so frustrating, man. Best thing I do is like send a messenger and just tell everyone, "Hey, six minutes. We're all charging. We're all doing it. We're all doing it. No exceptions." And then we do it, and it either works or it doesn't, right? Usually doesn't work if the enemy's consolidated. But if the enemy's kind of spread out like this, you know, there's a chance.
There's a chance, and Union's just, they're not pushing at all. The longer they wait, CSA is going to have more time to consolidate. EIB is gunning it forward. Pan Am's holding back. You do have Union really outflanking. They're behind the CSA lines. 14th Tennessee, who balanced over.
Yeah, they got a good flank on CSA right now. It's just, can they exploit it, right?
I mean, you got 6 guys. Unless you charge behind and stay quiet like A and V, I don't know.
AB is pretty close to point. They might be able to get on and start capping, but we'll see.
Reload.
I feel like for a map like this, I haven't done too many coordinations. The coordinations I've done have been a long time ago. But I feel like for a map like this, if you're Union, I feel like you should cord what happens if CSA early capped, because it feels like half the time, or most of the time anyway, CSA early cap on this map. But is Union going in?
Yeah, Union's going in. I think 10th US is going in. A and B is just going to charge their side. I think this is a good move by A and B. Just go ahead and disrupt their charge, try and cause chaos, and let your CSA guys just shoot them down. Take the brunt force of it. I like this move by A and B. I think it's a good one. Let's see if CSA can follow up on it. Shoot these guys down. We'll see. Oh, looks like 6 Arkansas is going to go in 2 piecemeal. Yeah, I think CSA just kind of needs to collapse in now. Union is weak.
Union is. I'm hearing decoys yell to point.
Don't like this move by EIB and First X's. Oh wait, no, they're respawning in.
CSA moves up forces to hold the line as point, as Union's trying to make a push for it. Halfway through the counterattack.
Yeah, Union's trying to counterattack right now, but I don't think they have the force of numbers. I think CSA is going to hold their positions, and Union's going to come to a standstill. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Union. Unfortunate.
I think if Union spawns main, they might be able to, like, outnumber the CSA that are trying to respawn in, because both sides are kind of weak right now. So if Union spawns main, they can get there faster than Union can. But we'll see if they notice that.
Banner's just charging for CSA just where A&V did a moment ago, and they're dealing some damage.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the buck and ball hurts. The buck and ball hurts. That's the thing, is you can just kind of keep charging as CSA, and, you know, it'll work because you got buck and ball, so...
Dev's got to fix the game. Or balance the game. That's a... Either
balance
or.
the game. Absolutely. Fix the game, balance the game.
Seriously, I feel like...
When are horses coming out?
I feel like doing a little patch note once a month, balancing a couple of the maps would be huge, because on top of it balancing the game and it being just good for the game health, you are going to notify people that the game's still being worked on. It might get someone to play the game again. You never know.
Eagle, I see a developer maybe every once a month. I don't think they pay attention too much to the balance of the maps.
And even when they did balance the map, they're like, you know, Garland Stand, CSA's won this for the past few months, but let's give them more tickets. That's what we need. Anyways.
I think 10th US and 65th are going to try again to push, but...
Yeah, a lot more Union are joining. Very kind of spread out here.
Oh, this is a huge push, actually. This might work. I mean, CSA is pretty spread out. They have too many guys on the right side right now. Not on point. I think this might actually work. We'll see. 6 Arkansas needs to reinforce immediately, as well as the companies on the right. 7th LA is just kind of on the right side, not on point right now. And we got A&V coming in on the left, but I think it's too late. CSA strength is going down. One of their flags is down. I think A&V and 7th LA need to go in at the same time. A&V is going in. We'll see. A lot of Union is holding back for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, I think it's just because they got their flags back over there. Yep. But...
Don't kill me, please. I'm innocent. Oh my God.
And CSA starting to take the point back. Union flags retreating. One down.
Yeah, good move by A&V to get in there. Reinforce. 7th LA really needs to reinforce, which they are. And I think Union's just going to get wiped here. Don't have the strength.
3 minutes left. Union's got about one good push left if they can organize.
Yeah. I just don't see it happening.
I don't either.
I mean, that was a good push on Union. Very consolidated, very good. Maybe if it was a little bit more consolidated, right, instead of the trickle, it might have worked. But looks like CSA is going to go ahead and win that engagement.
Situation of the map.
Somebody pick up that flag. I don't want to pick it up because I'm a one. Let's go.
Yeah, no hope for putting them into last stand either.
Indeed.
Just got to recap point and pray that you win on tickets somehow. But I think you're just hoping you retake point on this next push.
Union just wants to get to the next map.
I would too, man. I would too.
Once you get your loads, we gotta go.
It's a hard map.
Josh, in pubs, it's Miller's Cornfield, Eastwoods, and then Nicodemus Hill. And for anyone who officers on Union, you know the pain. You know the pain of playing those maps back to back.
Is gunning it in right now because that's the only thing they can do. CSA's a little spread out right now. 33rd Virginia gets wiped on their own. 10th US on top of the point. 6 Arkansas on top defending.
I mean, Union has a chance here. I mean, a lot of CSA are kind of spread out from point for some reason. A&V is finally going in. We'll see if they hold on point, but they are starting to lose it. Flags are back and safe, so they'll be able to get the respawns on the center and maybe hit them with the counterattack. TKO is going in from the left right now and hitting the side of A&V. But A&V is just going to reinforce and take this point right here. I don't think Union's not going to win the engagement. Good try by TKO to try and take out the side flank, but they just didn't have the numbers.
As the match closes out here, Colt, what are your thoughts?
I think Eastwoods is a very interesting map, I'll say that.
That's a way to put it.
I think the devs should be a little bit more involved in their community. You know, look out at certain maps, figure out ways to rebalance them.
Come here, you guard.
Rambo behind me, help me!
This map is just very difficult. I mean, it used to be harder, believe it or not. It used to be way harder than it is. But it's still a very difficult map, very biased. They really gotta do some more stuff to balance it. I think maybe adding 4 companies to Union and maybe giving like 2 of them buck and ball.
That would help.
Would actually help, like really help. You know, you could even keep the Sharps company, just give the Union 4 companies, because on High Pop it really just doesn't work. The Sharps are really not all that useful.
Yeah, Hooker's push. Wow, that map has gone terrible for Union as of late, but CSA did what they need to do. You get why Union wants to spread out at the beginning of the round because you don't know where the attackers are going to go, but I mean, CSA has just picked them apart. Union should have tried to stick more together. CSA, I'm surprised they didn't group up and all go in, but I mean, CSA won anyways. If both sides are spread out, CSA has the advantage with the weaponry. They're just going to win. It's simple as that. This map has to be balanced. Union can't do much, even if they play perfect. When you play perfect and the opponent can be bad and still win, that's not good. Not good at all. But anyways, we'll see you all shortly for round 2.
Yeah, A-Invade.
And here we are with the start of the second round. Something to note, since Meat Cutter bounced over from CSA to Union, which appreciate the help with balancing there. We got a new frontline reporter, Killer from the Army in Northern Virginia. Appreciate his help, so he'll be the new view on the top left side of your screen. But server pop is 256. The numbers are balanced out. I didn't see who bounced over, but we do have artillery this time. And it looks like CSA is taking 15, Union's taking 15. I'm glad they agreed to the same amount because our balance is dang near perfect. Colt, how do you think each side should play Valley?
Yeah, Valley's a tricky one. It's super important you have map control over the center, but you could do it both ways of trying to control the right or trying to control the left as Union. But really, you know, I think the better option is to go to the right side and control the center. Just because you have a lot more natural cover there. And it's an open field, so it's easier to defend with deflates and stuff. So if I was Union, I would try to control B and A, and just not try to control C at all, because you get messy in those woods, and it's very difficult to control. So that's just my opinion. You could try to disable those guns, but I don't think the CSA is going to let you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So something, I should have said this at the beginning, but we're fighting over the B point until the 30-minute mark. Boy Howdy campaign has different rules than normal Conquest normally. Fighting over all 3 points, kind of what Colt was saying, but at least until the 30-minute mark, we're only fighting over the B point. Union's going to get to the flag first, TKO on top, but CSA gets to the nice position on the road. Most of the Union team is flanking around, which I like to see. They're going through the woods, up to the CSA right, 10th US leading this, and are going to try to flank down the road. It's a good idea from Union.
Yeah, TKO is pretty alone here. I'm pretty sure they're going to get wiped trying to get this flag up. But it looks like it's serving as a huge distraction because Union is coming on the left, and I think they're going to swing really hard into him. Union has an opportunity here to take the lane and push the CSA off of it. Looks like TKO is kind of the sacrificial lamb right now, though.
Yep, trying to get
this flag up.
Yep.
looks like Artie's just gonna blow that man away.
And that's what Artie is so very good at in Conquest. You just got to aim at the point. It's not a moving target, and you can hit it. But this Union push getting delayed by 6th Arkansas, 33rd Virginia. The rest of the CSA are pushing down at TKO, who's lost a flag.
Union's just moving too slow. You gotta push up. You gotta really take control of this lane. You gotta establish, because TKO's not gonna last forever. And it looks like their sacrifice might have been in vain. We'll see.
Union can't sit around. They're sitting around. Some Eagles Brigade guys are going in, but they're kind of going in on their own right now. Banners have shifted over for CSA to try to help, but most CSA started backing out as Banners went in.
Yeah. I just don't see Union winning the position. I mean, CSA is pulling back, but they control the complete center. They have point, and they're pushing into Union spawn. I just don't see Union holding out here. Not a big fan of. I think I was a fan of the strat up until they started shooting, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Yep, I'm with you on that.
Too indecisive on that.
Now Union's down to flag, as you just said. CSA's got the ground, and I mean Union can't sit there forever because eventually Artie's going to turn on you. So. I mean, I figure most plans don't survive first contact, but I feel like you would at least, you know, plan a good amount, which we'll see. Who's charging out Union Artie?
Yikes.
It's Evans Independent Brigade. Which,
EIB's always up to shenanigans.
Dude, they are. They'll get one of their groups to go, 3-4 guys will go decap an opponent's safe point and just sit there. I think it's like,
I
what,
love that
farmland?
unit. They always do something that like changes the game, like decapping a point or like just doing sneaky stuff all the time.
10th US charging the B point on their own, really spread out. They're getting slaughtered. I don't know if they're trying to get their whole team to go in or what, but a lot of Union are sitting back. And the thing is this being down a flagpole is going to deal more ticket loss to you than anything else in this game. So you can get 10th US trying to be quick with it, but you got to have some numbers with that as well, not going on your own, or else you're just going to get slaughtered. I mean, CSA's had the point for, what, a minute or two? And we've only seen a little bit of charging and a shootout. Union's on half morale stage, and we just started.
TKO is going to go in, and they're one of the bigger units, but they're going to get, I think, stomped right here, because they're charging right into A&V, 1st North Carolina, and 7th LA. They're charging it to 3 regiments, trying to shoot it out against 3 regiments, but they're out in the open. They got no cover. This is going to fail.
Meanwhile, Union's doing the important things and charging out CSARD. Baker's Brigade, 1st LAB, 1st US Sharps. Why are you not charging in? They're just sitting 15 feet away and just shooting it.
CSA just got demolished. Or, I mean, Union just got demolished
on
the left side. Snake fence, they're getting charged. A good Artie shot just wiped half their guys.
You can see the jam or blood on the ground. More CSA. Wow.
Gosh.
You know, I was kind of saying last round, like, oh, you know, it's a really hard map for Union. You can't really take away if Union as a team's doing good or not. Well, we know the answer now for if Union's a good team tonight or not. So far, not the case.
7th South Carolina is doing some interesting stuff in CSA's spawn. They're on a rock set right now, shooting at Arties, so they got that going for them.
Are they by the one CS? Oh yeah, they are. There's a CSA guy with them. Oh no! Yep. Got capped.
I mean, for me personally, I always assume that Artie's going to be really good. Every round they're going to be perfect, because it's just easier to react that way, right? If you just assume that Artie's going to be really good. So you can kind of game plan and figure out, hey, what am I going to do to win? Versus counting on the CSA Artie not to be good. Just not very dependable, you know? Don't want to play around your enemy's mistakes.
At least it feels like, for me anyways, artillery's been getting better as of late. I mean,
yeah, a lot of spreadsheet nerds are destroying on Artie, absolutely, for sure. You know, I could never get into it. That's just me personally, but I can see the appeal of aiming a cannon and gunning down 20 guys in a
Hey,
single shot. So
It's a huge dopamine hit. My goodness.
yep,
So,
absolutely.
so Union's about to hit engage, down 2/3 of a morale stage, 3.5 minutes until the A and C point open up. If you're Union, I don't know if they could charge into the B point. They can maybe shoot it out like they are right now, but if they all charge in and get wiped, if they do that, it's going to be past the 30-minute mark by the time it gets over with, which I assume they'll get wiped because they're going to charge into well-entrenched positions against the whole CSA team. So if I were Union, I would just start making my way to either the A or C point or both, and then try to play a chaos game, spread CSA out, maybe defeat them in detail. We'll see. Union's still got plenty of time to come back, though.
Really rough start, though. I mean, you're down like almost a full morale state. I think you lost your flags. I think... What time do all points open?
30.
32? Yeah.
30,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just don't see it happening. That's just me. Just you have to come back really hard here. You don't have flags. I just don't see it happening. CSA is playing really good map control right now.
Yeah, and Union pushed up into that wood line on Union left, and A and V is going to charge right into them. 65th is about to get wiped.
Good move by A and V to just take the initiative and go into them. It's one thing I like about them is they just take the initiative and go in.
Behind.
Killer didn't realize he had a pistol shot, so I heard his pistol click.
Come here.
I do the same exact thing.
Southwest, MWB, southwest, they're coming in.
And A and V's just
Especially
gonna
with the
keep them
Lamat, absolutely. When you use your buck and ball round and you forget to switch off. Gosh.
Watch for friendlies. How you doing,
Yep, they're gonna get wiped here. MWB is gonna try pulling back, but I think it's a little too late for that. We'll see.
As long as they get the flag out.
Baker's brigade is pushing up right now. They're in a bush, and they're not really going in. But I think they're trying to establish some control in the woods. Although I don't think they know how big CSA are in the woods right now. A and B and is that first MD, First Maryland?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the 5th Corps one. The true 1st Maryland. But that is a debate for a different day. Anyways, opposite side of the map, Union have pushed up. 10th US TKO in the little, I guess, creek here. Shooting it out with CSA on the opposite side, 6 Arkansas, a EIB 7th LA mixed in.
Yeah, it's just it's unfortunate because Union's not really coordinated here. They're very spread out, not really pushing one direction, not trying to establish one map control on one side of the map.
Baker's brigade, the group you mentioned, ran up to pick a down Union flag. A and B picked it up though and knocked it down. Flags have a 5-minute.
So it's gonna reset.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Flags have a 5-minute despawn timer on it, and if you pick it up and get killed, that 5-minute timer resets. So Union's gonna have to wait 5 minutes for it to despawn, assuming no one picks it up before then. Huge mistake potentially. You know, nice intention, but the issue right now is Union does not have any flag near B. CSA has control of A, assuming CSA holds, which, I mean, the lines aren't moving. CSA has a group moving to C right now. CSA might very well capture all 3 points. I don't know about the C point. Union's got a little bit of a force heading that way, but...
Yeah, I think Union will actually establish control on the left, depending on what A and B does here. Looks like First Maryland is going to go ahead and reinforce C point, but Union's got a lead on them, so if Union acts quickly and wipes SB, they can definitely establish control on C. We'll see how fast First Maryland responds. Oh, nope, they're going to shoot it out. Oh my gosh.
Why are you sitting and shooting it out?
3-man spacing, 3-man
Union acts like they have infinite tickets to deal with. There is no time. You're down a whole morale stage.
This is going to give First Maryland enough time to get in their back and start shooting them up.
They should wipe because Midwest is now looking to their right. All right, CSA is going to capture all 3 points. It's going to be a counterattack. Union has 3 minutes to decap and capture a point. So capture a point, or they can neutralize 2 of the points. They have 3 minutes to do that. It takes 30 seconds to lower or raise a flag.
Oh, SB's pulling off? What? They're pulling off on this engagement, and they're gonna leave First Maryland dry. Uh-oh. Well, Union actually does end up winning that engagement.
Union's charging into the A
SB
point.
just pulled off, yeah.
The other thing that sucks about Conquest is I'm going as fast as I can with my camera to the other side of the map. It is so slow.
Oh my gosh.
But EIB gets pushed off the initial defensive line. A mix of them still alive, holding down the A point. CSA barely holds that, but they're dealing 3 flagpoles worth of damage. Some CSA moved up on top of the C point and are sitting there. Union are sitting in the creek. Union, you don't have time. 3 minutes is not a lot of time. You have to go in. Granted, you're down by so much. I don't even know if this, if they can win at this point. But the 33rd Virginia, who left, came back, and Midwest is just sitting in the creek. First LAB's pushing up. They're shooting. 14th Tennessee's actually going on the point. I like that.
10th US is going to take a point, I think. Go ahead and decap it.
That's good,
But
at least.
I don't know why there's so many US companies just sitting back like TKO, SB. Just doesn't make sense, man.
Yeah, there should be no reason why Union's losing. I can get, in a normal case, I can get Union being cautious, pushing up the C point here, but you have 3 minutes. I don't know why you're not charging. But at least, as you just said, Union's going to win the A point. So they'll stop the counterattack, but they're almost down a morale stage and a half. And this might be a very quick
what is
episode.
this unit doing in Union spawn? What is this I'm saying? 5th Alabama?
Did they just spawn in, or?
What are they doing over here?
6 Arkansas is pushing from the B point towards the A point. 27th Virginia backs off. If CSA already pounded this A point, that'd be kind of funny and just prevented this cap. I don't know if they could see it.
I mean, they
could,
could,
they hit
but
way short.
no.
Oh, that one was better. Well, they'll stop the
still
counterattack. They're still down a flag, though. But, wow. Union's actually charged up onto the C point, and there's a lot of CSA going in. I'm sorry, I'm flying over there as fast as I can, but it takes like 15 seconds. 15, 20 seconds. Long time.
Union's not gonna get this, I don't think.
No. Hanem.
Too little, too late. Yeah.
Yeah, they get a Union flag down. I think that's Midwest Brigade. You got some that push further forward as well. And wow. See,
It's a little depressing for Union tonight.
yeah, Union have to make a. Yeah, they're down a flag. All right, they stop the counterattack. It's a start. They're almost done with 2 morale stages, but Union, you got to make a move to B now. You got to move quick. Eagles Brigade guys are running from main spawn to pick a flag. Maybe they could go. I mean, you do have a fair amount of CSA putting themselves in between A and B, but if you're Union, you have no time to sit and shoot. But based on what we've seen, they're probably just going to sit and shoot.
Yeah.
Arkansas, that's shifty.
Yeah. I think that's the problem with Union. For the most part, is the lack of reinforcing each other today, lack of coordination, and then the sitting and shooting. I mean, just go in if you're going to commit to a push. Just go in. Don't sit and shoot and let the CSA force each other. You just get the wipe.
What was that General Lee quote from Gettysburg? Must attack. Or something, I don't know. With everything you got. That's not what he said.
Something like that.
I
Something
said it
like
so
that.
cringe. My goodness.
Sun Tzu, Art of War.
Good shot, CSA Artie. The first one wasn't. The second one was. That wiped all Eagles Brigade. It was decapping. And that same flag has been down this whole round.
Sun Tzu, Art of War. Get the flag in formation.
Union's starting to make a push from A. 6 Arkansas. EIB kind of playing a delaying action. Union pushes up, and they slowly fall back. I mean, 10th US has a nice little flank here, but both sides about to drop. Union into breaking. CSA into engage. Union's 1 morale stage from last stand, and then they can't respawn at that point. Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Good broadcast to come on, eh?
Well,
I'm glad you're here. Can witness.
you know, it's It's funny because I think the Union is now 0-4 in Boy Howdy.
They went 0-2
And,
last.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
jeez. Yeah, I remember. I remember a lot of. There were some complaints about. I don't even remember what happened last week. I mean, all these war rights kind of merge into each other. I gotta look at it quickly. But
yeah,
I mean,
I
there's
mean,
nothing Union unless Union captures all 3 points and outright wins, which
no,
is not going to
just
happen.
map controls. No, with how slow they've been playing, no. You gotta play fast. You gotta take some risks, and Union just didn't really do that this round.
Face as well.
They played it slow, and they allowed the CSA to reinforce each other and establish map control.
Shoot one of them.
It was overlooking Otto and Sherrick Farms last week, and the title of the video was "All I'll Say: The Team in the Thumbnail Won." Yeah, it must have been bad for Union.
What are you gonna title this one?
Well, I was thinking that I would be like, devs need to balance their game, something like that, but with how this round's going, I don't know.
I don't think it's a balance issue. I think it's a skill issue.
I mean, now that we've watched this round, I think it's a skill issue as well, but at least at the end of the first round, I mean, even...
Ooh, MWB's lined up right now.
To
on the road, they're pushing up. Yeah.
Banners
they might take this.
Banners are moving behind it. They can get their flag. I mean,
oh, never mind. That company's moving in behind. We're cooked.
Oh, they're charging.
MWB might wipe this company on point.
I'm gonna laugh if someone picks up the flag and
get... pistol shots.
Please pick up that flag and get dropped right away. Please. That's what we need more of. Oh, man.
Yeah, just very unfortunate this round.
It's, oh, man. If I were a Union person...
Actually, MWB might be able to hold this. It's not entirely out of the realm of possibility.
They have numbers.
They are starting to get... They are starting to get flag reinforcements.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on if this the small Union skirmish regiment reinforces C. First USG?
First US sharpshooters, I think? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But the CSA group going in, they don't have a flag with them.
Oh, that was delicious, boys.
And they may not need to if they just play it aggressive and try and get a wipe here. Might be able to take them.
That group is aggressive.
They're kind of sitting on the fence, though. They're not getting that flag down. So the unit's going to get the respawns. Looks like a couple of them are charging in, trying to get some kills. And they might be able to wipe them. I think they will.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got the flag down.
Oh.
Yeah. Unit's not going to be able to get that flag up. Oh. Ooh. No.
Aw,
Unit's making a little bit of a comeback. There we go. They got an officer in.
Yep. That's it.
They held it. They held it.
Barely. Wow.
That was the biggest win of Union tonight.
Huge. Dude, it's... If I was a Union person, it's like when I'm watching a football game, my team's doing terrible, and the announcer's just talking about how great the opponent team is. Oh, man, I get so annoyed. I wonder if that's happening right now.
No, absolutely. We're going to hear comments in the comments section. Cole, you suck. Terrible officer. I'm going to be like, skill issue, guys.
Skill issue. I mean, Union seemed to have a good idea at the start. They just didn't fully execute. I mean, even if they all charged in and died, you know, at least they committed to it, but they just stopped. CSA is going to retake the C point in a second. They got a large group there. They're also sending in groups to the A point. That Union flag that's been down near B this whole time finally is getting ran out. Finally. But
one thing I will say is the CSA have been playing as a team. They've really done a good job of establishing what units are going where, how they're holding, kind of bouncing off of one of each other. They're just doing a really good job of coordination and pushing together. So that's one thing I got to compliment them on.
Yeah, CSA's played about as well as you can expect, and CSA capping C, not a whole lot of Union there contesting. A lot of sitting and shooting, at least near A, but...
Union does have an opportunity to take B here.
They haven't...
if they rally that group at spawn, They might be able to potentially win the game. I mean, it's a long shot, but oh no, never mind. That just happened.
No, the Union's
Nope.
pushed up from A to B point. They got about halfway and turned right around. Right as I think this is 6 Arkansas turned their way. This is this, as you mentioned, Union's now 0-4 this season. Started last week. 2 bad losses then. 2 bad losses tonight. Union's got to think of something else here. This is really bad.
You know what the difference is? 5th Minnesota's not there. 5th Minnesota's not there. 5th Minnesota needs to save the Union.
I think what IVB was with Union last week too. Were you guys there last week too, or?
No, we weren't. Yeah,
Well, there we go.
yeah, that's the key factor. You're missing 5th Minnesota.
I think we got to take this into consideration when we do the next regimental tier list.
Exactly. See.
The
All right,
2025 War Rights Awards. Oh my goodness, we might have a little charge here between B and A. 27th Virginia rolling up on 6 Arkansas. 27th Virginia is going in. You know, I'm glad that 27th Virginia is pushing in. I can appreciate they don't have numbers, but frankly, Union's not winning. There's nothing Union can do at this point to win the game. Even if they cap all 3 points, they'll probably just get knocked on the last stand and kills. And it'll take them a couple minutes to do that, and they'll hit last stand before then. Union has to rethink their plan here. Their whole thing.
Oh, absolutely.
This is bad. I mean, the numbers are dead even too. That's what makes it so much worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's that.
You can't expect the Union to really do anything at this point, but at the same time, you just look at the disaster of what just happened, and you wonder what the hell went wrong, like communication-wise, from a coordination issue. What was the game plan? And why did they fail to adapt? I mean, all these questions, we don't know as commentators, but
that's why we're gonna demand that everyone does Steam chat, and we're gonna go into the Steam chat and or just hop into random regiments Discord calls and just start listening.
Dude,
Guys.
Steam chat is hard to use. It is not easy. You gotta command your own regiment while listening to like 5 different guys talk in Steam chat about what they're doing, and you gotta pay attention to it all. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Steam chat is very chaotic.
Every regiment after the event will be like, it wasn't our fault we lost, it was our teammates' fault. That is what
F tier regiment.
This is what
F tier regiment. You're awful. You're bad.
At least when I remember when I played with IVB in 2020, I feel like a consistent theme after the event was if something went wrong, it wasn't our fault. It was never our fault. But hopefully
So
at least
real.
these recordings can help out a little bit. Hopefully Union can get their act together. They're in last stand, so if they die, they don't come back. And this was
Just devastating. I feel like that should be your title of the video. Devastating loss for Union.
just devastating.
Just devastating.
Just devastating. The
Oh my
thumbnail
gosh.
is a bunch of Union soldiers on the ground, dead from an arty shot.
That should be it, honestly.
There we go. The YouTube algorithm would love this. Couple charging here at A.
All right, so hear me out. Who's a better officer, Flores or
Ooh.
John Fortnite?
John Fortnite? I don't know.
John Fortnite.
Is that John Brown's body pillow or is that someone else?
No, it's someone completely else.
Oh, I don't know if I don't recall the name.
No, it's just a meme. It's just
Okay, okay.
Jesus Christ.
a little hidden joke inside the pub.
Was it
community.
you or someone else who asked for the officer ranking on that 5,000 subscriber Q&A?
I think I did. I ended up creating a list of my own. And I mean, it wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. A lot of the community was like, "Oh yeah, this is a pretty good list." And of course, you had those people who were like, "Why am I here? Why am I here?" You know, it's just
Right.
like,
They're always
But
gonna be
I try
that.
to make it as fair as possible.
Come on.
But you know, with those kind of things, you know, it's always going to be some sort of bias.
Right.
You're always going to have some sort of what's the word? Just mistakes and stuff like that. They're always going to be there, overlooks and stuff like that. So you know, I just tried my best to, you know, have good judgment and give everyone, you know, a fair ranking. But it's hard to do. It's not easy.
Yeah, I mean, at least for me, I watch so many War of Rights events. They all kind of bleed together, and I don't really think too long on if a group's bad or not. Like, obviously, if someone does something bad, I'll call it out, but it's not like I remember that for too long. Heck, it's like I'll leave my car for work, and I'll walk 30 seconds away, and I'll be like, did I lock my car? Anyways,
I mean, I always beat myself up over like mistakes where like I get wiped. Like I think in first, I can't remember. Oh, I think it was Smoke and Steel. It was my first Smoke and Steel match. And on Maryland Heights at the beginning of the match, I got wiped, and I was beating myself up over it because I told in coordination. I said, "Hey, I'm not gonna get wiped here. Like I'm gonna pull back. You know, if things get too hot." And little did I know, someone came in from my flank. It was too late to pull back, and my unit got wiped. And I felt like such an idiot. I was like, "Oh my gosh." It's horrible. But we ended up having a really close match on Maryland Heights. It was actually kind of crazy.
as long as you bounce back and learn from it. It's the glorious part about War of Rights is we can run it back.
Run it back. Yeah, exactly. We had some good charges, though, on that match. We had some good charges. Came in from behind. Good angles. And we hit them on the sides and everything. That was a good match. Unfortunately, we lost it because CSA finally bounced it back and captured on breaking, which was pretty crazy.
Union guys,
Oh,
die
boy.
like a man. Stop running away.
Yeah, this is just depressing to watch. So I thought I'd make a little bit of small talk.
We're gonna turn this into a podcast. Like when I have Killer on the commentate, most of the time it just turns into a podcast about yapping about whatever.
Exactly.
It's good. It's all good. Everything
Yeah,
War of Rights.
This was not competitive at all.
No.
This was a slaughter.
And the fact that it's been 2 weeks in a row means that it wasn't a
It's
fluke.
worrying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worrying. And it's not a balance issue too. It's just again,
A skill issue.
Union just lost. Yeah, skill issue. Which I hate to say. You know, that's so mean. But
Well,
no, that's what it is. These are the facts as we know them.
and facts don't care about your feelings.
Facts don't
Get
care
wrecked.
about your feelings, guys.
It's over. Anyways, 65th Illinois is the last Union group. They're getting charged out. Any more thoughts to this round, Colt?
Facts don't care about your feelings. You guys suck. Get good.
I mean, yeah.
Just messing around, guys.
Yeah, no. Union, we love you all, but you got to get better strategy. We attack the strategy, not the person. Thank you all for watching. I hope you were able to enjoy nonetheless. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Discord and Clips channel in the description as well. If you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I'll put that in the pinned comment. Regardless, I appreciate you all. I could not do this without you guys. Mean the world. Have a wonderful rest of your night.